All right, I think I got it. All right. This is going to be track teardown time. So let me just set something up here real quick. All right. I got it. All right. Now I got the way I want it. So we're going to run one last time with this Viper Scale Racing hot rod here. This is the Vspec that was sent in. We're going to do some hot laps on the track. This track's really nice. It's a nice layout for the size. I think it's 30 inches wide by 8.8 inches long. It's really good. Has a lot of turns and a lot of straights on a short, like not a big table if you have to make something too, like not too big. So it's 30 inches wide by 8.8 foot long. And if you want, you could shorten it a little bit if you had like an 8-foot table. So let's hook this up real quick. And then I'll put you in here. I got some stand here. Hold on a second, guys. It's going to make a noise. I could get it in there, that is. All right, let me set you up here. All right, let me move you down a little bit. Sorry, guys, for the first one. Kind of stunk, but I guess it's better like that, maybe. I don't know. How's that look? That should be good enough, hopefully. All right. Let me check the comments, see if any of you guys came back. I know I muffed up like an idiot. I always do on lives. That's why I hate them. How's the sound? Is the sound working okay? Hi, Slightly Mad, John, and PNW. Thanks for stopping in. We're going to run this one last time before we start ripping this track down and exposing the old 132nd. But don't you worry, HO guys. I have a lot of content on this track. I have to still post it. And I'm going to run these other cars. I got two on the big scale track. I'm going to run the HOs like I always do because actually, I'm telling you, they're much smoother and better to run on the big scale track. And I tested the downforce. I tested the downforce with this strong magnet Viper car on like the slot car track, their HO one. You can see how strong it is. It's almost identical on the poly car track, the same strength to pull it off. Where I noticed on my Carrera track section, the Carrera has more downforce. But the poly car track, I guess they put less magnetic downforce rails because the surface is grippier. So they figure your car will feel more punchy on the out of the turns and on the straights when you use the throttle on and off. And the grip of the track surface will make the tires grab better. So you don't need a heavier rail that sticks to magnets. So they're about the same, the poly car track and the HO track with this heavy stick magnet car. It's about the same downforce. So a lot of guys always thought, oh, the big track's going to make the magnets stick too much. Not really. Let me check who's in here. Mike Roth, Mr. Off-Roader, Slightly Mad. I don't know if I said that already, but here we go. This is the last run on the new last setup I did. This is the Viper Scale Racing car they sent me. Watch this, guys. Look how fast this thing is. It's nuts. We're on 18 volts. Oh, a little bit lower. Let me make it higher. We're on 18 volts right now. Let me get it warmed up. Oh, it always flies off the table. Where the hell is it? Whoopsie daisy. She always flies right off the table. Oh, looks like I crashed so hard I lost the pin over there. It pulled right through the body and it's out. Oh, I'm going to have to try to find that. I doubt I'll find it. That thing hit hard. Anyhow, that's the last run on the track, I guess. Maybe we'll run one more other car real quick for the sake of running a car. Maybe we'll run this beauty here. This is the TFX. I'm going to have my test video out soon, so we'll just give it a little run here. I'm going to put this one on 16 volts. I'm going to have my test video of this car. So keep a lookout for it. It's going to be coming soon. I did a road track test. Ed Bad, thanks for stopping in. If I missed anyone, thanks for stopping in. This is the TFX car. And right now I'm using the OS3 Lite B that I did the review on and I showcased on the channel. This controller here, guys, for $100. Electronic, you could run anything. I run all the scales, even the 1/24th. You know me, I run everything. I run them all with this controller. But now the B version with the brake is really nice. I got the sensitivity up for that Viper car. Now I have to lower it like crazy. This ain't going to look like the Viper car, guys. But they're smooth cars, these TFX. They're like butter. Let me show you what it sounds like here. If you could hear it, that is. Let me bring it down. Really smooth, and I got the brake on, so it's stopping. Let me turn the brake off and show you that. Hear it? Just keeps rolling. They're nice cars. TFX. So let's do a couple laps. There's no magnets at all in these cars, guys. There's literally no downforce at all. And they work pretty damn good. Like I said, stay tuned for my full track test. I go in everything about these cars. Tires, everything. I like them because they're not blistering fast. And in fact, you could even run these up to 20 volts. Jerry told me, the guy that makes all this, the TFX stuff and the controllers. One-stop shop. But anyway, they're really nice, and you could run them on, I like them on 12 volts. They're real fun to run. I have the low tires on. They're a little too low. The next height up they give you in that package, that track pack thing, is the nice size to use. But anyhow, guys, that's it. I'm sad to see the HO track go. I wish I could put it somewhere else and have it up all the time. But I can't unless I put it on a little 6-foot by 30-inch table or something like that. Maybe in another room, but who knows? Maybe in the future I'll be able to do something. I don't know. But these TFX cars are sweet. All right, guys. And now the end is near. And I have to take it off the table. Oh, God. All right. Everything's gonna be disappearing. Goodbye, HO track. We'll meet again someday. Any last words, you guys, for the HO track? Hope you enjoyed the last run for probably a while. But don't worry, I have more content saved. I have a lot of footage. I did a few videos. I didn't post them yet on the HO track. And also, you know me, like I said, I'll be running the 8 Joe cars. I'm going to run that Viper on my 1/32 scale track too. Give a thumbs up for the last track stand. Yeah, hit the thumbs up, guys. All right, where do we start? First, I have to start by getting the old new AFX box out. I have a few layouts I did. I have them all in the latest videos. If you guys want one of the layouts, you could just copy it. They're good little layouts. I have to move some stuff here to get this box out with the AFX track. Hold on. Oh, I know I'm not in the camera. What am I going to do? All right. We got the box out. We got the box out. Everything's going to go in it. I don't think everything is going to go in it because I'll tell you the truth. I bought more track and I don't think it fits. I probably should just throw the track in the boxes. All right. I'm here with my head chopped off, but we're going to do it. Sure was fun while it lasted. Her sister have room for the 8 Joe track. Maybe she could put it up. She doesn't have no room. I was trying to make her set up a 143 so we could run the 8 Joes on that too with the modifications we do, but she has no room, and now she's so busy. I keep trying to get her over here. At least maybe I told her once a month if she could come and we'll do one race. It takes us like who knows how long to do one race, so I could have a video once a month. She's so busy now, she can't even do nothing anymore. So I don't know what I'm going to do anymore. But I had fun with this track. It was a beauty while it lasted. And now let's take it apart. Timothy, what's up? Say goodbye to this beauty. I really like this layout too. It's a nice one. It's a little layout, but you could actually floor the cars on the straights, which is awesome. And then you got like all the turns and stuff. S's in the middle, and then like hook turns on the end, and a big radius, the 12 and 15 on the outside here. I'll just put this over here, and I'll pile up the same radius turn so I don't mess up. All right, put them over there because I'm probably going to have to put them in the box. I know I bought extra 9-inch radius from Viper scale, so I think I bought 6 of them. So they ain't gonna fit in the box for sure. And some of this, I had a few older tracks I put of mine in here too that I had left over from the first layout we did. Nine-inch turns are great when you have a little table and you need to put a lot of track in a little space, but once you go with them 6 inchers, woohoo, not good. 15-inch straights coming down. This is my track I wired up really fast for the brakes. It's basically the negative goes across to both sides and it comes out. Then whatever color your lane is, say white and black, goes on the other side. And then you hook your wires up. I showed you in the other video of the new track setup, but I did that real quick. That wasn't in the set. This is a neat track. I like that. This was an Auto World. This is a set piece from an Auto World track, and I found it doesn't fit together good with AFX. The tabs just never lock, and there's always lumps like up. They're not smooth. Trying to check the comments here. Yeah, the AFX track does come apart quick. It's not like the 1/32 scale one. They take much longer to get apart, especially if you have clips in them. John's the Carrera Go King. He has his up running his HO cars on that. Perfect width for HO cars, that's for sure. There's probably a lot of dirt on the table. Oh well, I'm going to have to do something and clean it. I don't know when I'll be building another HO track. I kind of love this track, though. I went through a few of them since I put it up. And this, I think, is my most favorite design. I have a lot of weird designs I made that I'm going to probably have to try out. Some weird stuff. I got to try it out. A lot of nice stuff I made, little layouts and stuff. I don't know where the hell that was under the lap counter, so it counted. Excuse my big head. I don't think I'm going to get it back in this box. I'm going to have to maybe just get a Tupperware thing or something, maybe. See, now this piece of track is from my old one. I could tell it's from my old one. I grind off the tabs here and here, so when you push it together, they can't be lumped up. So that's how you make your track fit together nice. If you're gonna keep it down on a table, like and put it in place and not let it be able to pull apart, like by either a little dab of goop glue and you put it down, or however you hold your track down. You don't want to do that and grind all the tabs off if you're using a track like this, because then when you go around a turn with a fast car, it'll just rip it apart. Like you can see that pulls right off because this is one of mine with the yellow. Look. It still holds pretty good, but not like when you have the two pieces with the locking little nipple things on the tabs. This set here is nice. It gives you a lot of 15-inch straights. I think they give you like 16 of them. I was actually going to buy a used track on, not a used track, but like sections on eBay. And it costed so much. I got this for $130, I think, shipped without the cars. When I first got it, it was like a steal. They were holding together good. So there they are. All the 15s. I don't even know where the hell they went in this track. I don't think I'm going to bore you guys packing it in the box. I'm just going to move it somewhere else and do it later. I may just throw it in the box itself. But I want to roll this green. This is EVA foam, this stuff here. It's like 3 millimeters thick. Got a lot of 9-inch turns. Oh well, I needed them. The 6-inch straights, I really don't like those. They really put like a kink in the layout. They don't fit good. They have tabs and stuff if you don't grind them off. I found they don't work too hot. She's almost gone. This is from my poly car track. I had all little shims and stuff under it all. All right. All paper shims and everything I was using. Gotta do it to make your track run better. I don't know how they get these sets in these boxes. I don't think I could get it back together. I'll try my best off camera. I know I got extra turns, so it ain't gonna work. Oh, this is junk. A lot of garbage here. Oh. All right, now this is the foam. Let me throw this out real quick, guys. All right. See, now this is the foam thing I made. I actually seamed this piece here with the white because they didn't sell the green. They sold this long in the 3 millimeter, but the white, they didn't sell it smaller. And I think to buy another green piece, it was like 35 or 40 bucks. I said, I just put a white one and seamed it with super glue. But if I'm going to do this on a table, I'm probably just going to get another green one and seam it. All right, now, this is why I did this. Now I should be able to get this, take it off. Actually, I should be able to roll it up because it's the EVA foam stuff. And I should be able to roll this up, put it in the closet, and take it out for next time. Oh, yeah. Kind of hard by yourself rolling this up. I could have rolled it up a little tighter, but oh well. Crooked. Crooked. Now. Sorry about the sound. That's it. Now, if I get an elastic and put it on here, just like that, roll up a slot car table. This stuff is good too, the EVA foam. It deadens the track sound. Oh my God, my table looks dull with that gray color. Kind of was nice with the bright green, wasn't it, guys? I gotta get another elastic on here. And there it is. I could just put this somewhere in a closet or something. It'll be ready for next time. But for now, let's put it, I'm going to put it right here. Now this thing's another thing. I reworked the Scalextric arc unit and I hopefully made it work better because I was getting some false laps even with a capacitor in the cars. The HO's only a certain cars, the HP7s and the 440x2s. No other cars do it, only them. Oh, sorry. Super clean. All right. I got a lot of mess to clean when I get off the air. Oh man, the track. I didn't see it in so long. There we go, Steve. I see dead man's curve. Yep. 2 dead man's curves. One here and one there. Believe it or not, you see how the big cars run. Here, I'm going to show you something, guys. The big cars are so much bigger than HOs that I'm going to show you something you won't believe. Here's a 9-inch curve, the standard box setup curves for like AFX and Tyco. I'm running this inner curve and the radius is not much. It's about the same as a 9 curve. It's actually the inside over here is sharper than a Tyco 9 or an AFX, and the outside is just a hair larger. So these big cars are going through sharper turns for their size. Isn't that amazing? These big cars are going through the sharp turn, whereas guys don't like the 9-inch radius for the HOs. Look how big that is for an HO one, and look at how small this is for this big car. Isn't it amazing? That's like a 6-inch turn. But anyhow, I just wanted to show you that. Some more learning stuff. All right, that looks like it. I know this track's dirty as hell. God, it does look dim with this gray. It absorbs the light. Timothy, well, I made a career interface track. Allows me to connect Go Digital. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, well, I redid, I don't know, you guys probably can't see here. You probably could my hand. I redid the Scalextric arc unit. I had one of the wires connected on the rail, and I would only disconnect one of the wires to the unit and run it for like with the HO cars and stuff to do the lap counter. And it was still glitching, but I took both the wires off now, and I have 4 switches. So if I totally disconnect it, I'm hoping it'll gonna work. But it's funny, it only don't work on the Magnum 440 cars, glitch sometimes. And the HP7 ones, even with a filter cap, it's weird. So I'm hoping with all the wires off, maybe it'll work. If not, there's only a couple cars. Like I could have 4 Magnum 440s, they'll work, and one will just be fishy and not work. But the HP7 cars, forget it. You could go by this and just hold it and go up and down, tapping it on and off the electric, and it'll be like adding laps like that. It's crazy. Thanks, Lately Mad. Well, she's done with. I gotta pack it all away, and then I don't know what I'm going to do with this track. It's going to need a nice dusting off and that sticky wheel I use. Let me show you. I use these sticky wheels because this track has such a pointy, triangular, sharp points like pyramids coming up that dig into the rubber tires. That's why you get good grip. But you can't wipe it with a rag because it rips the rag stuff out like lint. You get stuck to it. You go, oh, and it'll just rip it all apart. So I found the only way to get the stuff off this track is with one of these sticky rollers. So that's what I'll have to do. I'll blow it off first or vacuum it, and then I'll do the sticky roller on it. And I guess that's it, guys. I appreciate you watching. I'll clean this up, and then we'll see some more stuff on this track in the future. And don't worry, HO guys, because I get my HO cars running on here too and do the test too. It's fun doing them on here and the HO track just to see how they work. But on here, they're so much smoother. The cars don't feel toyish on here. They feel like it feels so much better. I can't explain it. If you could ride one of your HO cars on here and then go on to that AFX track right afterwards, or vice versa, AFX then on here, you would go, oh my God, this feels so smooth. It's more like a routed track, because everyone always thinks, oh, the big tracks rails stick up high, it makes the tire. No, the big tracks rails are flush, almost perfect with the surface. It's way better than the HOs that stick up. But anyhow, stay tuned for some more action. Like I said, I have some test track reviews of cars coming up on the HO track. I have a few more videos. I still have to post them, so don't worry. You'll see some more HO track action, and you'll see some of this action. I definitely want to get that Viper Vspec to run on here, and I also want to get one of the TFX chassis cars to run on here also. We'll see how that goes. Anyhow, guys, I appreciate you stopping in and taking a last run with me on the HO track and then doing the teardown. I just got to pack everything away now, and then we'll be on the big track again. Appreciate y'all. I'll see you next time, guys. Thanks. Leave a like on the way out. I appreciate it. Later, guys. Have fun on the weekend.